gentlemen, this is the review we have all been waiting for, and personally, I've been looking forward to doing this review. Yeah, so it took me days to come up with a well-informed analysis on this film, A Letter to My Husband, because I know for a fact that this is not a movie I would just sit and talk. No, this review is going to take another dimension, another route, and it's going to continue this way in other videos to come. So guys, in this review, I will be doing a quick rundown of the plots of the movie, the characters and performances, what worked, yeah, the shockers in the movie, what didn't work. We'll talk about the directing, the writing, the cinematography, the visual, sound, music, personal reactions about the movie, and as well the target audience who should watch the movie. Yes, so I'm gonna play with you all right here to watch this review till the very end. Yes, I want to know your thought about this movie. Yeah, I want to know what you think about the movie in the comment section. So guys, officially I welcome you guys back to Substance TV. I am Substance, the girl with the movie scope, here to give you guys all the hottest facts and truth about films. On this channel, we dive right into movie reviews, recommendations, share captivating narratives, and as well talk about anything Nollywood films. Yeah, we are movie lovers here on Substance TV. So to be part of our movie loving community, all you need to do is to click on the subscribe button and turn on post notifications when we post a video. You would be informed. So first thing first, bear in mind that this movie would contain spoilers. Yes. So guys, A Letter to My Husband is a drama directed by Chidi, produced by Nnebe, streaming on YouTube, precisely Uchenna's TV on YouTube. So this movie explores the delicate balance of trust and insecurities in marriage set against a backdrop of a medical environment. Now, here's the plot of this movie. So the movie centers on a married young couple who are both healthcare professionals. The husband, Dr. Sylvain, is a young and handsome, successful doctor working at a prestigious hospital, while his wife, Nurse Amara, works at the same hospital as a nurse. Yeah, so these people's relationship, their marriage was quite beautiful. It was strong, it was loving. All right, there was a clear balance between their work and personal dealings. But then their marriage was then tested by, gossips and rumors of how doctors in other hospitals literally engage in affairs with their patients, side talks coming from nurses of how, men are not to be trusted, all men are cheats. So this literally posed a threat in their marriage, okay? The wife began to become unnecessarily insecure about her husband, questioning his fidelity. All right, her fears that her husband is cheating on her literally put a strain in their marriage and, literally threatened to destroy their once happy family. So that's about the plot of the movie. Now, talking about the characters and performances of the actors, now I'm going to start with Chinenye. Chinenye played the character of Nurse Amara, the insecure wife, guys. So the thing is, Chinenye's character was a woman caught in between love and fear, all right? And we saw how her love, her fears gradually descend into suspicion and, anxiety, believing that her husband is cheating on her. We saw how the insecurity grew. We saw how the mistrust came into place. It was just beautiful. Like, she literally portrayed the character of an insecure wife to the fullest. And I understood her fears. I understood her insecurities. I understood, the reasons for her mistrust, okay? She played the character of a lady that was so much in love with her husband, and she saw her husband as a very young and handsome man, okay? He's literally in the faces of people, women specifically, okay? His field, which was the gynecologist field, makes him in the center of women. All right, so it felt like a life-threatening situation for her. It was like a life-threatening situation for her. She couldn't take chances, okay? So she just came to the conclusion in her head that my husband is actually having an affair. He's cheating on me. So that was the belief for her, okay? And she had to put it to the man that you are cheating on me. Who is that other lady? Like, this lady put herself and her husband into unnecessary brain torture, brain stress, emotional stress. Like, sister, what's the problem? What's the issue? Do you understand? And that singular thought and believe in her, made her started seeing reasons to literally doubt or suspect her husband's movement or conversation or relationship with, female colleagues at the hospital. Before it wasn't a problem, but it started becoming a problem when she would see them, together closely, talking together, holding hands, hugging. Those were now becoming a major, like, how should I put it? A major point for her to feel that yes, that her suspicions are right, guys. Hey, madam took it personally. Okay, so the portrayal of Chinenye's character as a very insecure wife was really very much relatable. She embodied that character well. I felt like Chinenye was in her element. Okay, I know Chinenye to be a very emotional person. She loves emotional movies, and that literally was Chinenye for you. Like, she just gave her all in just giving that particular attitude or expression reaction for an insecure wife. Yes, so that's that with Chinenye. Now talking about Maurice, the doctor, the handsome doctor that is making Chinenye's head to go gaga. Now Maurice acts as a very intentional, well-focused, organized and principled doctor. All right, so irrespective of his relationship with his wife, at home, he maintained a very good working ethics. Like, he was very much of a principled man. Yeah. So his wife's suspicions, on him cheating began to weigh him down emotionally, physically. All right, Maurice Sam's reactions, the expression was just wonderful. I think it was a genius performance from Maurice Sam. Yeah, he did pretty well. Yes, the doctor that is, causing problem. So guys, now talking about the character played by Chisom Agon Anwoke. I don't know if I pronounced the surname well. Yes, Chisom. Chisom played the character of Dr. Lola, and Dr. Lola quite was a handful. I felt like in her own way, okay, first of all, she was a very beautiful actress, a beautiful doctor, she was focused, she had her own personal dealings, personal issues, okay, but still she had to balance work and, personal lives. Yeah, and she had a very good working relationship with Dr. Sylvie. Yeah, they're both good doctors. You probably love their good working ethics. Yeah, but her presence in Dr. Sylvia's life literally posed a threat to Dr. Sylvia's marriage. All right, and when I said Dr. Lola was doing too much, guys, she was actually doing so much. Now this is a married man. All this touching body, touching and the organs. Okay, all those touching him, touching Dr. Sylvia, holding his hands, hugging him. Every normal lady would react to it. Let's even go practical right now, in real sense, in reality sense. All right, when you as a wife know that your husband is young, he's handsome, he's good looking, every woman's dream man, and you see a lady, a beautiful lady as beautiful as Dr. Lola, always talking to your husband, holding hands, hugging, guys, you go feel somehow. Okay, so that was the feelings that Chinenye had. Not Amara, that was the feeling she had. Feeling of jealousy. I am jealous. Even if you don't have anything to worry about. Okay, she just feels that it's a natural occurrence. I don't know, it's a natural feelings for women, okay? When you see your husband talking to a beautiful lady, you just feel like he's cheating on you. You don't just feel secure. You feel very much insecure. Okay, so that was the situation for them. Yeah, guys. So, I love the expression, the reaction Dr. Lola gave to every scene. Like, it was just beautiful. It was a genius performance coming from her. Okay, so guys, these were literally the three lead characters in the movie. All right, now guys, let's go to what worked in the movie now. So what worked in the movie for me was just like a shocker in the movie for me. Okay, it was a shocker for me in the movie. Now the first one was after Nurse Amara and Dr. Silva had gotten back from the hospital, okay, his wife had this kind of, she was having complications in her pregnancy, okay, so after they had gotten back from the hospital, they were in their house, they hadn't even settled, okay, they were just, going upstairs to kind of have their rest, and Dr. Silva, got into a conversation with her and told her that, babe, I think you get rid of the baby. Huh? Guys, I was scared for a moment. I was shocked. I didn't see that coming. And I'm like, what is it? Is it that Dr. Sylvia doesn't actually want the pregnancy or like I was actually very much anxious. I wanted to know what's happening, okay? And the excuse he gave was, I love you so much and I don't want anything to stress you. And I'm like, bro, that's not big of a reason. Like, what's actually going on? Alright. At the point I was scared. Like I was so scared for him that this is why might eat him up. She might just eat him up, okay? There again, I'm like, okay, he's a doctor, and I feel like he had a reason for saying that, okay, before we got to know the whole reason, as to why he said such. Alright, so the second shocker for me in this film was when Nurse Amara actually called her husband at the middle of the night, having a conversation with Dr. Lola, telling the person on the phone that they're going to do all they can to keep the baby, and abortion is not an option. Woo! Guys, that alone put me in suspense. Please, what's going on? Is the person that Dr. Sylvan is talking to actually pregnant for him? Like, what is this? What is it? I was scared. The wife heard everything. And when he actually said that, he left his phone there and he kind of went to get something. His wife came in immediately and checked his phone. He saw it was Dr. Lola. Whoa! Immediately, her husband saw her with his phone and was like, what I did with my phone? And guys, she was like, so you're cheating on me and Dr. Lola is pregnant for you? And oh my God. Guys, oh my God. When Dr. Silva actually spoke up, I'm like, very unbothered. Like his reaction was unbothered. I was like, is it that Dr. Silva doesn't know that he has actually committed? Like your wife literally caught you making a very suspicious call. And you felt so unbothered. Like, guys, is his response for me. He was like, what's your problem? Why are you disturbing me? Like, why are you policing my life? Guys! I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God. The wife, she was about to explode. Is that what you would tell me? Like, I just caught you red-handed. Is that what you would tell me? Guy just left her phone. He said, in fact, you can have the phone. Okay, he left. Woo! Even me, I was scared. Like, what's going on, guys? What's going on? Like, it was a lot. I was shocked to the brain. Okay, that particular scene was something else. All right. So, guys, the third shocker for me, I think this was the height of it. This was the height of it. All right. The third shocker for me was the point where Nurse Amara had to go report her husband and Dr. Lola to the medical board of authorities, lying in confidence, lying with so much authority that her husband is having an affair with some of his patients at the hospital, and that she had caught them or walked in on him having sexual relationship with them in the private ward twice. Guys, she also stated that her husband had asked her for forgiveness, which she had forgiven him, thinking that he would change, but no, he didn't change. That currently he's having an affair with a colleague of his, Dr. Lola, and that she's even pregnant for him. Hey, Jesus Christ, the lie that went to Harvard, guys. The lie that bettered the lie that bettered the lie. Woo! The point was that this lady was affirming to it, even when, the other doctors were asking, are you sure of what you were saying? Are you sure? She was like, yes. Like, guys, she was repeating it and pressing that her husband is actually a cheat. Like, this is not only the point where she gets to lie against her husband. Like, this is a big defamation of character. Like, it was so bad that I literally was shouting, Jesus, 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 guys. For something you're not sure if, you're not certain of, like you just want to spoil the reputation of your husband, because of your insecurities, because of your feelings. You cannot sit and have a conversation with your husband. Guys, it was so bad. It was so bad. Like, I was scared. I was scared. This woman, she didn't even feel sorry. She didn't feel remorse. She didn't feel like she's actually hurting her husband. I don't know. Like, it felt like she was not human again. Guys, she allowed these insecurities of her get deep or feed deep into her that she didn't even see that she was wrong at all. All right? So that was it for me. And guys, when she got home and her husband heard about it, like, the guy he was disoriented. He had to tell his wife, this is it. This was what me and Lola have been talking about since that you have been seeing us together, okay? You have a problem, you have a condition, you have a brain condition, and you also have, guys, like, he spilled a lot to her. These people were working in her own favor, but she thought that they were having an affair. And she just ruined her husband's career, ruined her husband's life, ruined Lola's career, ruined Lola's life. Guys, just like that. So, at the midst of the conversation, while the husband was, telling the wife everything that he and Lola had been working on, okay, she kind of had her breakdown again, and he rushed her to the hospital. There, Dr. Lola and other doctors began to, operate on her, try to save the baby, try to save her, and unfortunately, they lost the baby, but she had the chance to live again. Okay, now the thing is, the news actually came, I think, days after she had already recovered, from her loss, that her husband, Dr. Sylvia, and Dr. Lola medical license, has been revoked. Okay, so they have literally taken away their medical license because of the accusation laid against the both of them, all right, and the fact that, the board of medical authorities had to investigate properly on the issue from other nurses and doctors, and they found out that yes, these people have actually been very close, and they've met them in a very compromising manner where they are holding hands, hugging, so that they used that as a yardstick to believe the story, and they took away their medical license from them, and automatically they won't be able to practice as doctors again. Guys, it was a very, very bad condition, situation, experience for Dr. Lola and Dr. Sylvain. Yes. Now guys, let's go to what didn't work in this movie, because I have a couple of things to say about the things that didn't work in this movie. First of all, you are in the confines of a hospital where you are with people that you for sure know that this person doesn't like you, this person doesn't have anything good to say about you, and you also are in the midst of people where you know that they have your back at any time. Now you hear conversation, especially conversation coming from the particular nurse that you know that cannot have anything good to say about you. Then she talks about how men cannot be trusted, even the nicest men on earth, that check them, that if she fear men, we don't even fear those people. Okay, no man is perfect. Every man is a cheat. Okay, and you now, as a lady, your marriage is beautiful. You haven't had any cause to suspect your husband or question his fidelity, but because of the side talks you are hearing from people, especially the person that literally doesn't have your back, the person that doesn't have anything good to say about you, you take her words for how it comes. You take her words how it comes without filtering it, and then you begin to suspect your husband unnecessarily, taking the words coming from a jealous person, taking the words coming from a person that knows that doesn't like you. Guys, in real life sense, would you take the words of an enemy? Would you take the words of someone that you know that hates you, someone that you know that doesn't have anything good to say about you? Would you take the person's words unfiltered? You should know that this person would do anything within the person's power to tarnish the image of you or the ones close to you. So that particular aspect of you believing, and taking the unfiltered words of an enemy didn't just sit well with me. Okay, it didn't sit well with me at all, because on several occasions she had caused that particular nurse or midwife talking about, men, talking about the fact that men cannot be trusted. All right, even saying that the perfect men that you feel is perfect cannot be trusted, and you talk the word how it is. I feel like it was very, very safe. It's a safe game there. Okay, I didn't really see it as a yardstick for you to begin to suspect your husband. Yes, that was that for me about that. Okay, and secondly, also at the confines of the hospital, yeah, where we saw Dr. Amara, leaving the reception, walking into the corridors leading to offices and wards. There we saw Dr. Amara just entering, just at the entrance of the place leading to the offices and the corridor. There, as she stood at the entrance, she heard a voice coming from a very far distance, and that is Dr. Silva's office. And what did she do? Just then, she had already heard voices. Then she walked there and heard Dr. Amara and Dr. Nola conversation. She heard the conversation. Now, still that same spot she was, a particular nurse passed but didn't hear anything. But Nurse Amara heard. And mind you that the distance between the entrance and the office was actually far. And these people, Dr. Lola and Dr. Sylvan, were having conversations and they were not loud at all. Okay, they're not loud. Now, do you want to tell me that when a doctor and a client, a patient is having a conversation, you would hear it? Because in a proper medical setting, all right, I know of privacy. I know how a doctor communicates with his patient, how a doctor communicates with, his colleagues. Especially when you know that what you're talking about is quite important. Number one, you will not hear voices, except you go very close to the door. Now, Nurse Amara, just immediately she came into, she entered into the entrance, headed to the office and the wards. She heard voices. And I feel that was actually wrong, because no matter how long your ears are, you cannot hear any conversation as far as you have not even gone close. You have not gone close. So that for me felt like these people are playing with my intelligence. Bro, no now. How will you just hear like that? It doesn't happen that way. Okay, so that was that for me at that point. I felt like if Ms. Amara was even headed that particular direction, she was going there, and she heard them. I was like, okay, I think she was already close by, not you at a far place hearing them. Does it mean that they cannot have conversations again, or anybody that passed will not be hearing the conversation? No, it wasn't looking real for me there. All right, so that was basically it. But guys, aside from that, the movie was beautiful. It was amazing. I was wowed. There were points where I'm like, hey, God, what's going to happen here? Okay, the shocker was beautiful. We got the suspects, we got the shocker. The ending was quite beautiful. Like, this is one amazing ending that I would literally talk about. It was beautiful, guys. Beautiful. Okay, so the cinematography, I love the art, the camera works, I love the visuals, the sounds, the music was amazing. Yeah, everything, the location, the hospital setting was just beautiful. It was beautiful, it was believable. Yeah. So what do I think about the movie? Now, I think that this movie is actually a very amazing movie, and every person that loves suspense-filled movie, that loves love movies, I feel like you need to watch this particular one, okay? Because it talks on the theme of love, trust, infidelity, fears. It's just a very beautiful movie for everyone, and I'll literally rate this movie a 9/10. Yes, it was quite beautiful, and I feel like the pacing was steady. Okay, it had a very steady pacing. Now we had to feel the conflict in the movie. It was actually very amazing. It was lovely. The ending was superb. Okay, I love the fact that Dr. Sylvia and Dr. Lola could forgive, Nurse Amara. And the ending was quite very much unexpected. The movie was very much unpredictable. I was so shocked when I saw that, the whole thing just turned out to be that these people were actually telling their stories. Yes, Dr. Sylvia was telling his story to his family, to his new family, okay, and North Amara was also telling a story. So it was quite a beautiful word, and thumbs up to the whole production team that pulled out this beautiful movie. This movie is a must watch for everyone, and trust me, I actually love how the movie went. So guys, that is basically about this movie. If you are yet to see this movie, you need to go see this movie. This movie is already on a 1 million views on YouTube. And guys, very importantly, I will be dropping a review after this one on the movie titled Tokunbo, the #1 trending movie right now on Netflix. You guys need to go watch the review. It's amazing. You're gonna enjoy the review. Thank you so very much, guys, for watching. Please also give this video a thumbs up. Let me see your comment below in the comment section about what you feel about the movie, and subscribe to Substance TV for more amazing movie reviews, recommendations, and trends on celebrity and Nollywood films. See you guys in my next video. Until then, stay splendid.